another one of them are fancy newfangled I'm driving in a car with Bwett. Yup. So what the hell's going on? I shaved my noodle. So looks like the old job might be drying up here soon. He might actually sell the place. So, man, no complaints from me though. It's been almost 2 years since I became the general manager, and we closed. So just leaving the property right now, actually. It's a couple of things could be done, but at this point it's kind of moot if they're gonna tear the place down. Guess that means I should go through and get the rest of my stuff from my old room at the motel. I gotta say it was, last it was quite nice to live where I worked. For no extra charge, of course. That was like the best part about the job. You know, you live on property, you didn't charge you anything extra. Just kids playing in traffic. Fuck. So, didn't really sleep very much last night. Really running on fumes at this damn point. Hell, I think I might have missed recording some game stuff. Crap, I can't even think straight right now. Stuff. Okay. Oh, let's see what else is going on. We have the 14-day mark until the that wacky Game Society Pimp video that I'm gonna go watch them make. Cheerleaders and vomiting and Oh, let's see. There's some, I think there's some games coming out at the end of the month, which I'm leaving on the 20th, and I think there were a couple things on the 23rd that come out. Maybe Fecal Fantasy 15. That sounds right. Something else, but I can't think of what it is right now. Actually, I started playing some of the free games with gold, the Xbox One S. There's an indie like RPG that I can't think of the name of. It's all right. It kind of feels, I don't know, bare bones. I wish I could remember the name of it. Mr. Tinkle's Weiner Township. That's not it. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of the ones that, the beginning of this month. It was one of the free games with gold. The other one I think was a wrestling game, which I went ahead and grabbed, and I installed it. I haven't messed around with it yet, but the only thing I had in mind was just making characters that look like assholes. That's it. And every once in a while I'll jump back onto the New Game Plus that I started on Day of Sex. Mankind Divided. Jesus Christ, I swear that chick is like 12 years old. I don't think she should be driving. Man. That makes me sound old as fuck. Oh, yeah. So, trying to kind of get the group, from the Game Society pimps, the extras on 7 days. I mean, we're pretty much we're pretty tight group, I'd say, now at this point. But trying to get everybody to do Savage Lands survival game, but actually do like a for realsies recording this time. We did some test stuff. I'm not sure how anyone else's turned out. I had some weird sound issues Not for the whole thing, though. It's kind of strange. But, so, I'm pretty sure I can work that out, as far as a quick and easy fix. Anyways, yeah, Savage Lands, trying to get everybody to, or at least some of us to start and record, wacky adventures, basically doing what we do on 7 days with the GSP, but I guess just us. Of course, the initial goal was to get, Aaron and Emery to join us on Savage Lands. Now, this game is certainly different. The character selection, you can only be male, and there's a nudity option. Yep. It's the all-male nudity game. Yeah, sucker. Getting me some muscle milk. So delicious. Trying to get more workout time, or trying to, get in a little bit better shape just for the journey. Chicago. And that just helps me to kind of feel better about myself, feel better about myself, and to kind of keep a step ahead of the depression. Yeah. So, I guess, yeah, with the whole work thing, I will be sad to see this job go. But I have stuck it out. Fairly rough times. Some good times. The Bwett times. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess there's a new breed, a new batch of hobos rolling through the area. And all that means, basically, for me, is being awake at ridiculous times and driving over and telling hobos that they can't be there and hoping that this isn't the time that they pull a knife and decide to use it, or a gun, or their wieners out. All of those would be equally bad if they pulled one of those out and tried to use it on me. Yeah, so I wonder what the GSP live stream is going to be tonight. There was a lot of... Oh yeah, I think it's going to be worms. Damn it. Last time I had worms, I was dragging my ass on the carpet for a week. Yeah. Oh, so back to the motel madness. I guess at this point, we might as well go ahead and take the Twitter account live. Go ahead and talk to my cohort and my one of my oldest friends. Not that he's particularly aged, but we've been friends for a long time. Anyhow, but yeah, he actually was working at the motel before I was, and pretty much hooked me up with the job to start. I just did front desk for the longest time. But, yeah. yeah, I'll go ahead and run the idea by him, and I mean, at this point, hell with it. And all I'm talking about is just the Motel Hell Life, a Twitter account I made when the motel was still open. Beefy. Pretty much just detailing some of the random, crazy crap that went down at that place. God. Man, oh man. I had never seen a crack pipe before I started working at the motel. And it wasn't mine, in case you're wondering. But, and that was in my first week. We had the meth lab. Pretty sure I mentioned it at some point in one of the other videos somewhere. That nobody reported but me. There was the alligator we had living in our fucking sewer system. For realsies. Some of the insane crap, the really wacky guests, some of the stuff. Man. Man, oh man. And let me just say, God, the worst group that we had to deal with was the like really shitty white trash that didn't know how to like hide their drug use at all. We had a pretty cool maintenance guy that was drunk, 27 to 82, something. Man. Oh, it's been a while. I still can't get the damn Be Born Baton CD out of my car. Like, not physically I can remove it, but I refuse. Oh. I guess there's new Metallica I heard the other day. And I heard it for the first time on the radio because I was in my brother's car. And kind of shocked me because you hear the riffs and you realize who the fuck that is. That's Metallica. Like, you know that, you feel that in your bones, and then you don't recognize the song. You're like, what the hell's going on? And this is like throwback old school, like Black Album Metallica, like kick-ass, like when I was in high school I had really, really long fucking hair. Oh man. Sometimes the world or karma or God or fate, whatever you believe in, that driving force, and you realize shit is not just random, something is happening. Not really sure where I was going with that, but like when the world shows you something, you know, like you know you're in the right place or whatever. Like for my 21st birthday, which was almost 14 years ago. Jesus. At the time, my girlfriend, I went to go visit. She was doing her doctor butthole plagiarism. I don't know what that means. Yeah, she was at doing her internship, medical internship, at a hospital, Manchester. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I spent a month over there, but we took a week. We get on the ferry boat and go over to Ireland, and God, that was so much alcohol ago. I was asking around at a pub, where a cool castle would be, to go check out, and talking to drunk women that are Irish when you're, I thought they spoke English. That's a lie. It's a myth. It's not fucking English. But, anyhow, Bunratty Castle. Pretty cool, a little touristy or whatever. But for the most of my trip, it was, sticking to the mean streets, staying away from most of the touristy stuff, and just see what actual life is like. Because Florida is a tourist hell, so. And that doesn't, just because you've been to Walt Disney World, doesn't mean you know shit about Florida. Unless you saw a naked man high on flakka. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Flakka. Flakka, I think. It's some fucking crazy designer drug bullshit. But, yeah, and you don't know what the hell you're doing. You know nothing. Shit, I don't know if I'm gonna game. I don't know, it doesn't look like anyone's fucking here. Oh. Yeah, well, anyways, to end that story, I knew I was, where I was supposed to be, towards the end of that trip, when I see these two donkeys, these two jackasses, standing parallel right next to each other, facing opposite directions. They're maybe a foot apart, and I don't know what the fuck they were standing like this for. Just really weird. But, and then they both, just, like I pointed out that there's jackasses standing next to jackasses, and then they just spontaneously start urinating, and that's when I knew I was where I was meant to be at the time. So pay attention to those little cues. reality gives you. Alright, I'm either going to go get some sleep or I don't even know. I don't know. Well, thanks for watching. If you watched this entire damn thing, you are a better man than someone that isn't me. Peace.